that Donald Trump will become the 47th president of the United States.
Yes, guys, Trump winning the US election has set a new path for traders all over the world. As you can all see that currently almost all the cryptocurrency are currently pumping. This brings a new era for traders where there's a lot of money to be made. Trust me, the trader back then when Trump was the president, you will know that the market was extremely good in terms of trading condition, unlike the last 4 years, which a lot of traders struggle in terms of looking for setup at all. Now, we just had a taste of just a week of the fundamentals and announcement of Trump being president, and you can see how the market rallied throughout this week. I don't know, people were complaining that that strategy wasn't working this week, but no, it test for me and my team, we all made money this week. It was one of our best weeks so far in a long while. I'm going to go out to my chart to show you guys every single trade I placed throughout this week. I'm breaking them down and the reason why I entered each trade. So stay tuned to the end of this video so you see exactly how I place my trade. And if you're new and you're interested in knowing more about what I do, just hit the like, follow, and subscribe for more videos. I've been motivated to give you guys the best. Go to my chart now. Let me do what I know how to do best. Okay, guys, we placed around 6 trades for the week. We had 2 break even, 1 SL, which we managed our stop loss from the initial 31, 32 pip stop we had to around 18. For me, I actually closed around 16, but when I posted out, like around 18 pip stop loss. That was the trade we managed, and we had 3 runners that got to TP, and each the minimum of our ratio was usually 1-to-1. So that's how we place our trade. So I'm going to go about my chart now and show you guys exactly how we execute our trade, what I'm looking for in markets, and how stay profitable over time. So let's go, guys. Okay, guys, this was our very first trade on gold, and it was on Tuesday. This happens to be break even. Price actually came back down and stop loss. I'll just hit our break even basically. And if I've left our stop loss where it was, we have actually lost the trade. You can see the trade. It was a bearish trade. You can see how price fell. I'm going to show you guys what I saw and what made me get into the trade. Now, first of all, we all know that before there was the impulsive news, impulsive move, the whole election results, price was ranging. Like I even mentioned that we should be careful with how we trade because of the news, the election that's coming up. So we're in a range, and this was the range that we're on currently. That's Monday. So this was the range. You can see that price is printing out, break out, break back inside. You can see our price is printing out on the range. So I was looking for opportunity inside the range for probably just looking for how I can catch any trade inside the range. That was what I was looking for. First of all, this was what I was looking for. I was looking for a possible entry around this level. Sorry, not there. Around this level on Monday, but we didn't get the opportunity we needed. It was this was more like a breaker and test for those people that know breaker and test. So more like a breaker and test. Yeah, I'm looking for buys. So the way this candle ended, like indecisive candle, and then this candle that's what ended bearish to just break above its own current, its previous highs. Then that about looks execute, but I didn't get it. But I just moved down. So okay, I just left it high B and fast forward to our entries, which was the buy. So looking at the entry, price closed above this level here. This level, a level of resistance the price created initially. This was the new resistance before price came down, created the support and came back up. So this close signified a strong bullish close, although it didn't have a bottom wick, and we all know that any candle that doesn't have a bottom wick has a very low tendency of moving towards the direction you expect it to go, and that's exactly what it did. As you can see, price actually came back down to create the bottom wick, even a double bottom. You can see this is a double bottom before moving upward. This is what price did. But looking at this, I was like, okay, since there are a lot of green candles, which is bullish candles, I just expected price to keep driving, probably get to this level before coming back down to create its bottom wick. So that was the idea behind the trade. So looking at this, I just placed my buy stop at the previous high, expecting price to drive that. Once price break above the previous candle, I don't expect it to come back down to just come back down. I don't expect it to come down. So that immediately why I saw 10 people have to tell them, okay, it's time for us to move our stops to break even. And price After that, price in the next 15 minutes candle brought it back down, and create a double bottom for pushing back up and hitting our initial targets. Usually, this high, this was what I was targeting. This was where I was targeting for my TP, which around 30 pips surplus. I know that, and again, the other reason why I was quick to move my stop to break even is that we had this level of resistance here on the left. You can see there are a lot of resistance here, rejection levels. So this is why another reason why I move my stop. Going back to the trade, probably I shouldn't have even bother placing the trade at all. But that being that was exactly the trade we placed on Tuesday. So we didn't see any other entry, any other position. So likely on Wednesday, which was another impulsive entry. And so far, before I continue, if you are enjoying this video so far, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to the page so I can give you guys more detail on how to trade gold. So looking at Wednesday, yes, if I'm not wrong, this was London section, or just like an hour after London open. That's why we placed into this trade. So I'm looking for, basically the trade was a higher time frame setup. I'm looking at the higher time frame when I placed this trade. So it was more like a bearish continuation. That was basically the reason I was going to place this trade. I was looking for sales. That was what I was looking for. I was looking for sales, and that was why I entered impulsively. So now looking at let's go to the 30 minutes. Let's just scale up. Okay, let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Okay, 1 hour. Okay, yes. So looking at the trade was like, okay, you can see in 1 hour that price we tested this level. This level you can see, yeah, this is where price tested. And mind you, the election result has been called here. So I'm not looking for any opportunities to go short on the market. That was looking for. And I can see that initially I missed the first possible entry I would have had on the higher time frame. But regardless, there's always opportunity in the market. There's always room for an entry. So I went there, scaled out to the 15 minutes, probably because of the whole impulsiveness of the candles. I'm looking for any reason to enter the trade. So now looking at the 15 minutes, I was waiting for price initially to close below the structure, just close below. Like, let me do this. I wanted price to have the bearish close below the structure. Like, probably this candle will just close bearish below the structure like this. This is what I'm looking for initially. Then the next one to just give me a weak rejection. Then I'll look to short it. This is what I'm looking for initially on the market. But I didn't get this. Price didn't do this for me. Instead, price closed back into this one. And I don't usually teach this. I always tell them to wait for closure before going in. But because of the entire events going on, people election is actually a good news. So I expected the price to keep falling. I just expected gold to keep falling. So I just saw this as an opportunity to go short on the trade. So I placed my sell stop below the structure, and price came down. I had like a 44 pip stop loss. And the moment price came down, I think I got around 30 pip. Yeah, I got around 30 pip on this particular trade. And it wasn't up for us. I couldn't close. So I just told them to not stop to break even. And price came back down and just reversed and hit us in our stop loss. I was expecting this trade to keep moving. So I was going to enter another entry after the 15 minute close. I was waiting for this previous 15 minutes to break its low. Understand? This indicates strong bearish momentum, but did not decide to come back up. And I just left it. I wasn't monitoring the trade because if I was, I would have noticed that price actually created another entry for me, which was on 30 minutes. And this would have been almost the same place. This would have also been a very beautiful trade, and price moved down. You can see how price just dipped. I didn't see this. I was no longer interested after that break even. I was no longer interested in waiting. I was about to do something else. So fast forward to that same day, we had an opportunity doing the pre-NY. There was NY section. We had an opportunity to go short on the market. And we did. So this was all the 30 minutes. Setup was basically 30 minutes setup. And price created the support level, and price broke the support level. And I can see this previous 30 minutes rejected this level. It came back up, failing to close above and continue, leaving a long week with a strong bullish body. So this is one of the trades. This is one of the setup that has a very high win rate when you enter. If you just know your entries and all. So this is why. So I immediately placed my sell stop below the structure and price activated me. I think my stop loss was around, if I'm not mistaken, I had like, yeah, I had 26, 28 pip stop. And you can see price came down. It got over 60 pip on the trade. I just made money. So that's how, this was basically our second or third trade for the week. So moving forward to, okay, this is Friday. Okay, I'm wrong. Okay, this was the trade. So we had about 50 pip. Yeah, we got 50 pip on this trade. This was the trade. Around 50 pip. So moving forward to Thursday was when we had our first loss. I gave a breakdown on the trade initially, what I'm looking for, and how likely enter I setup if I see it. That I'm looking for sales. The price is setting kind of setup for me to probably enter the market. So on Thursday, I dropped a video message saying how I'm going to look for opportunities to enter the market and what I was looking for if I see those setup. And that's exactly what price did. So this was the thing. First of all, the 30 minutes time frame, the 30 minutes price closed bullish above this zone. You can see it closed bullish, but left a big rejection. And if you look at your left hand side, you can see that there's also level of resistance not too far from the weak rejection. So this was giving me, okay, it's possibility that price want to do something else. So the moment I saw the 30 minutes close below this zone, I looked to bull shots and I put my stop loss. This is exactly why I put my stop loss above this level, because let me go to the 15 minutes if you can see. So on the 15-minute time frame, this is on Thursday. So this was exactly where the price closed back into the zone. And looking at my left hand side, you can clearly see that there's a lot of clean candles here. This was a clean candle I saw around 60 pip move, and I looked to just price continuation. Just price continue moving downwards. So I placed my sell stop. Price triggered me in, and my stop loss was just a bit above the previous 15 minutes candle. You can see it's where it was, and price just went back and stopped me out. I know if I've kept it around here, like above this, above the highs, I would have been safe, but I can't have a 50 pip stop loss. So I just put it below this level a bit, and price came back and hit me my stop loss. Not actually. I think I actually managed this trade properly. I think I had about 80 pips. I think I had about 18 pip stop loss. Because the way the price was moving, I also said, okay, I just saw stop loss around somewhere around there. So this was basically where we closed around 18 pip. So this was like a big spare money, because I saw how the candles were printing. So I knew that there's tendency of price hitting us on our stop loss. So we had to just manage the trade aggressively. So that was it. But I got an opportunity after this 15 minutes candle closed above and the next one closed below. So this was now our new support level. This support was formed and price broke below our new support. So this is the bearish close below the support. And this was where I went for short. I can't remember exactly where I put my stop loss. It was here. I know I had the decent stop loss, and price broke down. And we closed around 50 or 60 pips. So this was the trade. Yeah, I think around 50 pips. This was the trade. Easy peasy. So this one recovered from our previous loss we had and gave us profits for the day. So that was it. I think that was the only trade I placed for on Thursday after the loss. I just played this one, and that was it. And there was actually opportunities, because I was looking for opportunities for buy. And I think I remember I had like a network issue, and because of that, we couldn't catch this moves up, because I was looking for a buy above this level, and this would have been our buy, and also here as well. But I dropped a video on the group chat to explain this exact trade. So if you're not in my group, just click the link below, join the group. It's free for everyone. Just join the group, and you see the video where I explain what I'm looking for here and how I actually missed the move. Now on Friday would have been two beautiful trades, but I didn't get what I was looking for. I didn't get the request asked the community to do. So I just went solo on the second trade. But the first one, I actually dropped the trade. We made money for me. This was actually a 60 pip run. I actually closed my first TP around 40 pip, and the second one run to 60 pip. That was where I closed my entire move. So this was the trade, and it was a sell. You can see if I scale down, you can see that price was creating lows and break above and came back to create lows. So this break of 30 minutes or 15 minutes to was what I was looking at. Price closed the strong bearish candle. And you can see the next candle was basically inside this candle. And I was also looking for price to probably come back up into the zone to continue, or a very strong retracements for the sales. So seeing this candle move, and there were not a lot of buyers to keep pushing the price upward. The moment the price coming down, I just to put a sell stop at the flip of the current candle. And the moment the candle flipped, I put my stop loss above and price dipped. And this was what I was targeting actually. This was my CP1, this level here, because this is an area of interest. This is actually an area of interest. You can see that when price got here, this was where the exact price rejected from before pushing upward. But it came down. You can see actually price came down to around 60p. But this was where price rejected from. This was the level we started and where rejected from. So this was where I chose my first TP around this level. It was around 40p. And the next one was 60, and that was it. And price pushed back up. So my second entry, and the one I went solo on it, was a buy on gold, and it was after the 4 hours candle was closed. So this was, let me see if I can, yeah, this was where the 4 hours candle closed. So it was giving like a very small price has created the support level. So I just, as probably price will just keep pushing upward. That was the how the trade was looking at. So this was exactly the point I entered the trade from. So looking at our 30 minutes time frame, I had a level of this resistance here where price closed strong bullish, and there's something called filling the weak rejection just for price the previous next candle to fill the week. So I was looking for the 15 minutes candle to fill this 15 minutes week, and that's exactly what price did. Now you can see that this point 15 came back, we tested the structure, and the moment it did, I just placed the buy stop at the flip, and price just went up, filling the week, moved a bit, moved about 60p with just a 60p stop loss, and price moved up. But I know I closed around this level, I closed around 30p, and that was basically the trade. And it was just an easy week for us. And we just moving forward from now, I think we're going to have more easier structure to trade, more impulsive move, more easy setup on the market, because it's going to be a great time for traders. If you know what you're doing, it's going to be a very great time for traders to make a lot of money in the market. So just stay tuned, follow the journey, and you see how we're going to evolve rapidly in the market. So see you guys in the next one. Have a blessed weekend and have a great week trading with us. Peace and bye.
Yeah.